With the new spiritual education department beginning its structured pilot recruitment to train talent, the dangerous era of unorganized cultivation ends, and a bold new chapter officially begins. Outside the new spiritual education department at Chingcheng University, a massive crowd of excited applicants is going crazy because all the registration slots are completely full again. Everyone wants to sign up because of the sealer's legendary reputation. The students excitedly talk about how he saved their university from a dangerous fire anomaly before he even became world famous. They share stories of how the military and the Spirit Association could not handle the dual threats of the Yang and Sky fire anomalies until the sealer stepped in and easily defeated them. Inside the building, the staff is totally overwhelmed. The waitlist for talent testing already goes into next month, and raising the entry requirements has done nothing to stop the hype. Su Ying points out that this massive rush is caused by the sealer's popularity, as everyone is eager to find out their own cultivation potential. Suddenly, two applicants confidently walk past the long line, prompting the staff to warn them that cutting in line is strictly forbidden. The young man introduces himself as Lu Xing, the student council president, accompanied by Fang Yi's ex-girlfriend Chu Qingli. Lu Xing politely asks to see a top research professor. When the staff realizes Lu Xing is related to a top professor in the Spirit Association, they quickly change their attitude and let them enter the testing area. Su Jingying guesses that Chu Qingli is the one being tested. She notes that although the girl has a low rank right now, she might actually have some good hidden potential. Feeling the heavy stares of the high-level examiners, Chu Qingli nervously wonders if they can tell that she just recently broke through to the creation realm. She quickly shakes off her anxiety and smiles confidently. She is sure her talent will not disappoint, believing this test will guide her toward her next big breakthrough. Chu Qingli steps onto the scanning platform and takes a deep breath to calm her nerves as the testing machine starts up. She bitterly remembers her painful breakthrough to the creation realm. It almost killed her, and she still does not know why it was so much more violent than what others experienced. Even Lu Hong told her his own breakthrough was much easier. Still, she decides to use her connection with him to climb the ranks, no matter what it takes. She hates how the spiritual energy revival ruined her comfortable life. Before the world changed, she would have never ignored someone like her ex-boyfriend, Fang Yi, for someone less attractive like Lu Xing. The scanner begins to hum, sending a wave of heavy energy directly at her as she struggles to stand still on the platform. She wonders why she is still struggling so much, and why every single test feels like absolute torture to her. Watching from the control room, the official notes that she can barely last 10 seconds under the pressure. He estimates her energy absorption rate is under 70%, calling her talent average at best. Lu Xing tries to defend her, claiming that determination can make up for a lack of talent. However, the machine finishes the scan and rates her wood attribute as completely ordinary, crushing their hopes. The tester laughs and points out that because she got her powers early, she has already hit her limit and will never get past the second level of the creation realm. When Lu Xing tries to fix the situation, the official explains that while she cannot enter the elite Tai City department, he can offer her a spot at the lower-level Qingcheng branch out of respect for their connection. When Chu Qingli leaves the testing room, the crowd starts whispering. They are annoyed that someone with such bad ratings got a spot through obvious favoritism. They mockingly note that even people with much better potential were rejected. Chu Qingli is furious, ignoring her critics and calling them fools who have no right to judge her. She tells herself that as an early adventurer, she deserves special treatment. However, looking at her poor score sheet, she has to accept the harsh reality that she will never stand by the sealer's side. She convinces herself that only a legendary powerhouse is worthy of her, bitterly regretting that the chaotic spiritual revival ruined her chances of getting back together with her ex. Lu Xing tries to comfort her, saying the tester's opinion is not final. He suggests they can use the department's artificial crystal technology to force her growth if natural training fails. Determined to prove she made the right choices, Chu Qingli vows to become much stronger than Fang Yi, still assuming her ex-boyfriend is just a loser who could never get into this department. Inside the department offices, Su Jingying admits this is her first time disagreeing with the sealer's plan, pointing out how hard the older generation had to fight alongside the government to clear the path. She argues that in this dangerous new era, giving free power and artificial crystals to weak people will only make them easy targets for ruthless, high-level hunters. She seriously wonders if starting a public cultivation program will actually bring out real talent, or if they are just leading the nation toward disaster. When the staff teases her for doubting her beloved commander, Su Qingying snaps back, admitting she is just worried that if this experiment fails, the public will blame her boss for the disaster. Meanwhile, at the Spirit Association headquarters, Fang Yi suddenly sneezes right in the middle of a high-level meeting, awkwardly laughing it off. Gu Yuro points out that a top-level cultivator like him is completely immune to normal sicknesses, meaning a random sneeze makes no sense at all. President Ye Xiao jokes that since the sealer has defeated so many international groups, he probably has a massive army of enemies secretly talking bad about him. Fang Yi realizes his president's joke might actually be true, with countless bitter people probably complaining about him at this very moment. Returning to business, Fang Yi officially approves the proposed national tour, agreeing that a large public campaign is exactly what they need to boost the country's morale. Yi Xiao explains that the plan is to have both the sealer and the new metal throne master, Lin Yi, tour the new schools. Fang Yi is surprised and asks if his cousin has already agreed. Gu Yuru confirms that Yi happily accepted without hesitation, specifically asking to start the tour in Chuan City and Yuan City. Fang Yi realizes this is a smart move. Chuan City is his family's old home, and Yuan City is under Yi's control. Both isolated areas struggle to find top talent and need a throne master to help their schools. Proud of his cousin's sharp instincts, Fang Yi stands up to finish the agreement, but asks them to keep his own attendance a secret from the official announcements for now. Ye Xiao happily agrees, laughing that keeping his presence a secret is the perfect way to surprise the students when the world's strongest fighter suddenly walks in. The first group of students at the Qingcheng University branch soon gathers on the field for their official ceremony after finishing their basic training. The university principal praises the students' great progress and determination before announcing that they have secured a highly secret, legendary guest speaker. He introduces the nation's greatest champion, the sealer himself, who calmly walks onto the stage under a shower of confetti and loud applause. The students are shocked by how young and handsome their savior actually is, which immediately proves the rumors about him being an old man completely wrong. As the excited crowd cheers for their idol, Chu Qingli stands frozen in the crowd, her mind completely blank as she realizes the legendary sealer is actually her useless ex-boyfriend, Fang Yi.